Good morning. It is currently 6:51 a.m. Grab your coffee and let's get into it, man. Let's talk about friendships. I wanted to talk about this one because it's my channel, and two, I feel like I just need a diary, a rant of some sorts, Because if you know me in real life, you probably notice that I talk to myself a good bit. And that's when y'all are around. When you guys aren't around, oh, I have full on conversations. And I'm not crazy. I promise I am not crazy. However, I do really like to talk to myself just because, I know what I'm thinking. I'm not going to sit here and try to give the other person's point of view or give unsolicited advice. If I want advice from myself, I'm going to give it. You know what I mean? I feel like there are many times where I talk to somebody and I'm like, hey, what do you think about this? But I don't mean it in the sense of give me the rundown breakthrough of every single little detail. Just like, oh yeah, I like it. Oh, I don't really like it. Okay, that's all I need. And if I want to know why you don't like it or why you like it, I'll ask. I don't need you to give me the whole breakdown from the beginning. I don't. And the fact that you're doing that is annoying me. Maybe that's mean, but also at the same time, I'm gonna live my truth. I am 21 years old. I live in San Francisco, and I have no friends. I used to have a couple of friends, but then when you start to realize that they mean more to you than you mean to them, it's kind of just like, why am I still here? I've seen actually, I've ran into two of them since I moved here. They do the pleasantries, we should really hang out sometime, you should come over, blah blah blah. No, full well, neither of us are gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. It's like you make friends and you feel like everything is fine, dandy, and good until you see how they interact with their other friends and how much effort they put into those friendships and how often they hang out and are there for them. And then you look at the friendship you have with that person, you're like, oh, am I your friend? Because you're not treating me the same way you treat that person or that person or that person. When that happens constantly, it can get exhausting. It can get so exhausting. I don't know. Here's my theory. I think it's not that I'm a bad person, because I don't think that I'm a bad person. Do I have my toxic traits sometimes? Of course, everybody does. And I try to identify it and work on it whenever I see it come up. But I also just feel like a lifetime of me being around people who have never chosen me or to be there for me has gotten me used to it. So whenever I'm looking for friends, it's so easy for me to look for people who don't choose me. So if you're going through the same thing, it's not that you're a bad person. I mean, you might be a bad person. You might want to, take a little soul searching into that. It might just be that you're choosing people who don't align with you. And that's not to say that those people who aren't your friends anymore are bad as well. They could be perfectly fine people as well. And they probably have their toxic traits as well. But they just probably don't align with you and your personality and who you are. I feel like in the past, I've found myself changing my personality to fit the people that I'm friends with or that I want to be friends with. In the process of doing that, I've kind of lost who I am, at my core. I'm still trying to find that person. I feel like as I spend more time by myself and I started painting again. I actually started a video where I was talking to you guys about painting and whatnot. I started that 2 days ago and I have yet to pick it back up. As I sit and just focus on myself more, jog, paint, watch TV, focus on acting, I feel like I'm starting to get the person that I am to my core back. A big part of it is not filtering my thoughts. I'm already I don't think I've ever been a super filtered person in general, but I have in recent years filtered my thoughts a lot more because the way that I speak or how blunt I am, a lot of people don't like. And I have to sit there and think, Simone, is that really your problem? Because I don't think it is. Because the people who know that you're not trying to be rude. And that what you said honestly isn't rude. It's just something that the person didn't want to hear. Because I make a point to articulate my thoughts in a way that's not generally rude. Now, whether you wanted to hear or not, that's not my business. And I will preface that by saying I don't give my advice unprompted, unwarranted. If you ask for my opinion, I will give you my opinion. However, if you don't like that opinion, maybe don't ask for it. I don't know. And I feel like that has helped me find who I am. I will say there's like one person that I hang out with, but it's not like the best friendships that you see on TV or that you see with other people around who hang out with their best friends all the time and they're like cracking up all the time, just like two peas in a pod. It's not like that. It's like we're friends, we hang out, we enjoy each other's company, and then we enjoy our alone time as well. I used to have those type of friendships, the friendships where it's like you're two peas in a pod, maybe three peas, maybe four, and you have your jokes, you're cracking up. It's like you guys were just meant to be friends and find each other, and obviously they aren't my friends anymore. And I will say that a good portion of the time that I've met people who are like that, not all the time, there are people who are like that and they are genuinely best friends. However, me and one of those people, one person from that like pod hang out and we start talking, and now all of a sudden they're talking about their friends behind their back or their best friend behind their back, and it's just like, whoa, I didn't even know y'all. One, I didn't know y'all had these problems. Two, why are you telling me about it? I thought this was your sister. And at the end of the day, if you and that person get into a fight, they're gonna drop you like that and they're gonna go back to their pod person. That is their sister, but they're talking shit about their sister. So it's like, is it really worth it? I don't know. Like, I'm still trying to figure that part out, because at the end of the day, most of the time they have each other's back when it really gets down to it. Not when it's like almost there. No, when it really gets down to it, they'll have each other's back. When it's almost there, they're talking shit about each other. And that's another thing. I've done the big friend group thing, and most of those people are shitty people. They follow each other. They don't want to be alone. A lot of people who are in big friend groups simply don't want to be alone, because they are people who talk shit about other people in the friend group but still invite them to hang out and are nice to their face. So that person is thinking, oh, we're still really good friends. We're friends. This is my friend group. Meanwhile, I'm over here thinking, why is she here if you just called her a bitch? Why is she here if you just called her stupid and annoying? I don't know. Like, I'm just a little bit confused by that, or like a little bit of clarification. But I guess it's not my business, but it actually is. I don't know. I make it my business if that person is really my friend as well. I feel like I've gotten really good at letting friendships go. There was this one person that I was friends with and that we kind of fell off freshman, sophomore year. And then in junior year, we kind of reconnected again. And then I saw that they were hanging out with people that did me dirty, and that she wasn't even friends with before. And they did me dirty in the sense that, like, I don't want to say we were involved, but like, let's just say that we were involved. Did me dirty in the sense that they were just not good friends to me. And then her and those two people, they were never really friends like that, the freshman and sophomore year. But all of a sudden, now y'all are friends and hanging out. I'm sitting here thinking, if I became friends with the one guy that she was talking to / kind of dating, I forget if they were dating or no, I think they were dating. If I became friends with the guy that she was dating and then broke up with, now Even now, that would be weird to me because I know that I'm friends with you and that was your ex and that is your ex. So why would I become cordial with him? To me, that's weird. To me, that's weird. I might be a little bit too sensitive about it or whatever, but that's okay. A part of finding me is realizing maybe I am sensitive. I don't think I am. I think I hold people accountable for their actions. Uh-oh. Ooh. I feel like I just hold people accountable for their actions. You did something that was shitty. I told you what you did was shitty. I explained to you why it was shitty. How you actively disrespected me. Why are we surprised? Why are we acting like I'm the sensitive one? Moral of the story is, it's not that you're a bad person. You're just not good at finding friends. Not everybody is meant to be your friend. Not everybody is meant for you. Some people can be meant for each other. The people who talk shit about each other, of course they're meant for each other because they do the same thing. They talk shit. I guess my advice to me and to you is go to new places, actually. Go to new places where you don't know anybody. And I hate to say it, like pick up a hobby, go to church. Church is a good way to meet new people. Maybe do a pottery class. Go to open mic nights. Go to new environments where you don't know anybody and talk to new people. Bye.